Hi! We have here a Shadow High costume ball doll, and I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing. So let's take a look at the box. The box is really cool, just in and of itself. So we've got Shadow High costume ball. Meet her in Rainbow Vision. And on the side is just where the flap is. And I don't know if this is what her name is, but it says Eliza Special Effects Makeup Focus. Very, very pretty colors on the box. Very shimmery, very pretty. And then the back just has Shadow High costume ball, and then it's got all the three other people that I guess are part of the line. And then it says, the Rainbow Vision costume ball is nearly as fierce as the competition itself. Which school are you rooting for? And then on the other end it just says special edition and where you can go to YouTube. So let's open the box. It has two little velcros here, and then when you open it, ta-da! So we've got this lid part here, and then we've got the doll itself, and let's read what the inside lid says. Eliza McFee is such a special effects pro that you'd think her fairy wings were real. She can't wait to show off her magical skills at the Rainbow Vision costume ball. So it looks like there are some things that need to be trimmed out. So let's do that. So here we go. Here's the box standing up. And I did notice there is a little handle right here. So I guess, you know, as you're going out of the store, you can hold this box up by the handle. You know, after you pay for it. Pay for it first. But, yeah, I think there's a little bit of a sticker here. A little piece of tape. We just need to remove that. And another one down here. There we go. Oh, I didn't quite get that one removed yet. So I may be using scissors during this process, and I just do want to say, if you're using scissors, if you're a little kiddo, make sure you have a responsible supervisor with you, because scissors are very sharp. I need to be careful. Everybody needs to be careful with scissors. So there she is. What is this? This looks like just a thank you for purchasing our product. That's nice. So there's that. So now it looks like we've got some little pieces. Looks like we've got one around the hand, one around the other hand, and maybe some around the feet. Yep, we've got some little like elastics around the feet. And I don't know what they're called, but they're like those little plastic things that, you know, hold stuff in. There's one of those. Okay, so we've got the feet, and there is a little piece right here that looks like it may be something that you want to trim. I do not think you want to trim that. I think these blue things are keeping the wings on. So now we've got a little piece right here that's keeping the hair in. We'll just trim that. Then we've got one on the other side. And this is where the hair is, guys. So, you know, trimming where the hair is. I don't know what it's like for you, but for me it's always a little like... Oh gosh. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this left-handed. Excuse me. What's her name? Eliza? Excuse me, Eliza. Success. Okay, so I always forget there's like all these things in the back. So this does help to get this all taken care of too. So there's some tape. But you kind of have to reach in under here to get this out. And then it kind of starts to free everything. Looks like we've got somewhere where the feet were, and I don't know if I need to let that part go because I did get the feet. But now we can, I believe, just kind of push this part through. And this part too. And also be very, very, very careful of this plastic because plastic can be just as sharp as scissors in a slightly different way. Sometimes it's just a little cranky and you can get injured sometimes. But that's just, you know, heavy plastic. So now this part's coming off. Now we have gotten ourselves out of the box and we just need to trim these little things right here. This is just what's keeping the head in, and I think the rest of the hair. Yep. So I have found it's easier to trim these particular ones from the back and not even try to trim them from the front because not a good situation. So there we go. Got one. Now we've got two. Now let's do the other side of the hair. Looks like we've got maybe 4 different parts of the plastic holding in the hair. So there was the one on this side and then this side, but then there's another one down here. Okay, so see how that just kind of came undone without me having to trim anything? That was because I trimmed it before I got this part out. Maybe don't do what I did there. Maybe wait until you've got this part out. So yeah, like, I keep forgetting, like, if you go in through the back of the box, it's a lot easier, I think, to, like, get everything out without having to worry about, you know, snipping hair or, you know, ooh. I don't know where that went. You know, without snipping like a piece of clothing or something like that. It's just a lot easier to go in through the back. So this part right here was holding in, I think, part of her dress maybe. So let's see if we're finally free. Nope. We've got one around the neck. And I am going to very, very carefully just snip that. We're free! So now that we have gotten her free, whoops, she does not sit exactly because of this, but let me get this area cleaned up a little bit and then we'll take a closer look. We do have some really cool things in the back of the box, like this is the back of the box, or not the back of the box, but kind of like the backdrop, I guess. So we've got, for one thing, another thing that needs to be snipped out. And this is, oops, one more. So this is Shadow High, You're Invited. Oops, there we go. And it says scan here for a unique Shadow High experience. So there's a little invitation there. And that is very, very pretty. I don't know if you can see it shimmering, but that's a very gorgeous little card right there. And then we've got some very, very cool pieces here. We've got a brush. That looks like that. And then we've got a stand. And the doll stand is in two parts. Oops, sorry. It's in three parts. So we've got the stand, and then we've got this little piece here. We'll look at this closer after. The little piece that holds the doll in, and then we've got this part that holds the doll up. So let me just move this stuff aside again, and we'll take a closer look. So I would like to talk about this box for a second, because I did realize afterwards that, remember I said that there's like a little holder right here? I think it's because if you reassemble it, like put that part back in, and you open it up like this, but you can reopen this, I think it lends itself pretty well to being able to store it all, or at least keep, if you were to be a collector and wanted to just keep her on display so that you can, you know, look at her. I think this box is kind of what this could potentially be for. I'm not sure. That was just an idea I had after I realized, like, oh yeah, it does have like a little handle. So I don't know. But it does have potential there to be something. And like, I'm gonna say it again, the box, like, my goodness, it shimmers. It has like little rainbows, and it is just a gorgeous box. I can't get over how gorgeous this box is. So the doll herself, she is in a gorgeous outfit. She is wearing a dress that has a little bit of, I'm not sure what they would call it, but it's got some sort of like something that they used back in like maybe the 1700s. It's not a corset, but it's like the skirt version of a corset. She's got one of those on. I'm just gonna show a little bit of this so you can see what I mean. So that is what's underneath this really gorgeous light blue dress with flowers and some embroidery. I don't know what language this is, so I'm very sorry about that, but it goes all the way around, and I don't know what it says, but it's very pretty. But because of this little corset thing, she does have the mobility to be able to sit. So if she were wearing a different outfit than this one, she could sit easily. Just not in this, because it just doesn't allow for that. And that was just, you know, that was something that back in the times when they wore that sort of thing on their skirts, that was a problem that they had too. But I wanted to talk about these wings. So they're very pretty. They're kind of, I think holographic, I think is the term. When you move them, they show different colors. They're gorgeous. So this dress, back to this dress, it has a little bit of strapping on the dress itself, and then it's got the blue strap that holds on the wings. And the dress itself does shimmer. So then moving to the shoes, she's got these pretty silver high-heeled shoes with a strap that goes around the ankle and down the foot on the side, both sides, and then bows on the toes, which is so cute. Her nails are painted. She has some rings on her fingers, but her nails are painted very pretty pink with a little bit of purple. Very, very pretty. And the other hand does have the same idea for the nails, and she has some silver rings on that side too. Her face has gorgeous makeup. She's got a little bit of pink on the outside with some eyeliner. She's got some dark cerulean blue and then a winged eyeliner inside that, and then on the very edge of the eye into the crease she has some aqua color, and that's the same for both eyes. Her eyebrows sort of start as a purple and then fade into kind of a shimmery turquoise aqua. And her lips, she's got a bottom lip of purple with what looks like a little bit of an outline of maybe a periwinkle blue, and then her top lip has some purple with the same cerulean that are on the eyes. Her hair is a nice bangs here, and the bangs are movable. So sometimes you get a doll and the bangs don't want to move. They're stiff. And these bangs are very movable. Her hair is in little ponytails right on the sides. And then just in front of those ponytails she has some loose pieces. She's got earrings. Let me see if I can get the hair up. There we go. So that is the shape of the earring. It goes around the top of the ear and down, and then a little pendant sort of shape that comes down on the earlobe. And let's take a look at the back of the hair. So the back of the hair, we've got this lovely brush, so you can style it to look the way you'd like it to. After you get it out of the box, you can play around with it, and the way it was held in the box will eventually begin to kind of merge with each other. The two sides will merge. There's a little piece of maybe a knot right here, but I think that can be kind of brushed out, you know, carefully brushed out. So there's that. The ends do have a little bit of a kind of like the stiffness that I was talking about with some dolls with the bangs. They do have a little bit of stiffness at the bottom. I'm wondering if it's to kind of hold this curl. That might be able to be brushed out if you would prefer it to be like the rest of the hair. The rest of the hair is very soft. And it's kind of a white. And it's got little streaks of periwinkle in there. So that is the Shadow High costume ball. And her name, let's see her name. This is Eliza McFee from Shadow High. This has been an unboxing of this doll. Overall, I am very, very happy I purchased her. She is very pretty. Her makeup and her hair and her outfit, and I love the wings. I absolutely adore the wings. Yeah. Very, very happy with this doll. So now, let's set up this doll stand. So we've got the base, and we've got this piece, which goes onto this longer piece. We're going to want to stick that on the top, and then stick this part into the base. Whoops! Maybe it was supposed to go around the other side. Nope. I just didn't get it in there right. There we go. Okay, so there's our doll stand, and now we can put Eliza in the doll stand. I was wondering how this would work with the wings. Not bad. Not bad at all. They do pop out a little bit in the back, but it kind of looks like she's, here, let me adjust the camera, just looks like she's in flight, which that is just terrific for a girl with wings. And this is the brush. The brush does match the beautiful stand. So the stand is this very pretty kind of gray color with sparkles, and it's got some little studs or bubbles on the outside, and a little pendant or something right here. I'm not quite sure what it says. Might say, I think it says RH, but I'm not sure. Maybe it says SH, you know, for Shadow High. I think that's what it does say. But overall, this is really, really very gorgeous and beautifully done, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.